Hello everyone and welcome to SWOSU Esports. Today we have Rocket League. I think this is not semifinals or quarterfinals, I think. Our first week of playoffs, basically. Um, Sorry if my voice is still a little bit rough. I am, what you call it? I'm still a little sick, but we're going to try our best out here to see what SWOSU can do here in this first week. Man, I'm still not doing the best here, and we're going to be going off in this first game here with Andrew getting a nice send over towards the top here. Sorry, I was drinking some water, and I was talking at the same time. That's not a good idea to do that. But anyways, we see Apple just getting a nice little dribble over here towards Warburg, I'm pretty sure. It's Warburg? That's the information I was given is Warburg, which I don't know if that is the name or not, but we're going to have to see how that goes. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my mess up here. Getting relatively close here to SWOSU's side here. Normal going to try and get a nice tap up towards the center here, but going to get shut down by Crop. And now we're going to see how this goes. Oh, going to get a demolition, but that's going to be a score for what is it, Warburg. It's WC, so I'm wondering if it's a different name and I was just misinformed, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a different, or maybe it's Warburg College. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what the name is. But a good hit from Apple there. Going to be sending it over here towards Warburg's side. And going to get a little bit of a clash right there. Sending it back over towards SWOSU. Oh, looking to find a good tap towards the center here. But Andrew is going to be there to stop it. And now, going to try and get a nice push over here with Apples. Just running up the middle here. But that's going to be a great push right there from Crop. See how this goes. We do see Electric here on the side, trying to look for something here. We do see Normal. Just getting a good dribble on the ball. But Electric going to be able to take it out of his hands. And that looks like an open goal, but that's both misses coming out there from SWOSU. Not going to be able to find it. And now 3 minutes on the clock here in this round. Drew tries to find something right there. Does get the demolition. Tries to pop it up there. A good tap towards the center of Drew. Oh, is that an open goal? But no. Pothick able to stop that goal right there, but that's a setup towards the center. But no, but it's a little high. Taps it again. Oh, and goes right over. And a great goal over there from Normal. Took a little bit to get that goal, but hey, we want to tie it up here, and now it is going to be 1-2-1. Let us see how this goes. Excuse me. And we're going to be seeing it all the way over there on Warburg's side here, but tries to find a goal, but sends it over all the way to the corner here, and looking for some rebound plays here, but Drew is not having any of that. Just going to send it over to the side. But Crop going to try and maybe find a setup for anyone here, and no one's going to be able to pick it up. Oh, it's bounced up towards the center, though. This could be a setup for a goal, but no, has to send it to the corner. And again, just this aggression from Warhog. Or Warburg, not Warhog. Warburg. Warburg. WC. Ooh, almost getting a good tap there. But SWOSU able to bounce it off to the side. Electric going to be taking it out of their hands. Drew going to try and send up the wall. Not going to really find much there. Though that is an open goal, though, so Apple having to send it over. It's pretty close. Normal's right there for the pickup, and there we go. Finds the pickup right there. Amazing. Sends it in the corner and then immediately just rebounds it over there for Normal to pick it right up. Boom, right in the corner. Perfect shot. Now up in this first game here, 2-1. We have to see how this goes. Oh, things are getting a little dangerous here over on SWOSU's side, though, as I was getting pretty close to a goal there. Ooh, getting really close to gaining a 3-1 lead there. And now just sending it back over to SWOSU. You're going to have to see what Apple can do with that. Ooh, gets an amazing dribble, but Electric just going to pop it on his head and just try to run away with it. Ooh, but a good bump from Apple right there. Gonna just get a nice little clash there. Gonna send it over towards SWOSU, but gotta be careful. Good blocks. Ooh, gets out the burst, or not the burst, the boost. Trying to get it as much of that as possible. Normal gonna be sending it over. 20 seconds on the clock here, and a 1-point differential. Warburg wants to get themselves a chance in this game. They're going to have to find themselves a goalie in this next 5 seconds, or they're not going to be able to. They're going to be down first game, and it looks like it's going to be just that. SWOSU gaining first round, going 1-0. Sorry, guys. My bad. Man. And alrighty, let me get into that spectate spot. Let's get this game number 2 on the roll here. Gonna find a great bump. Oh my goodness, that could have been some really cheeky play there. A very early goal set up right there. But gonna just tap it over into the corner here. And not really gonna be able to do too much. Getting an excellent boost. Oh my goodness, this is an amazing dribble. Coming out there from Electric, and gonna get to a very close goal right there. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, getting very close. SWOSU barely getting it out of there, and that's just gonna be a quick goal there, coming out from Normal, sending it straight up the middle. No one able to get it in time, sending it right over. No one has the boost to get it, and just right there tapped it into the corner. Amazing shot. And going up very early in this game, number 2. And we do see it heading over here towards SWOSU's side. Apple going to be able to try and send it up. Sends it over towards the middle, just saying, nah, nah, nah. Ooh, and that's going to be a dunk in, but no. Actually, not going to be able to get it. And this is just going to be, oh, I thought it was just going to be a free goal for them, but no. Not gonna be a free goal. And they're just dogpiling over here in the corner right now. Really doing too much. Ooh, that's an open goal. You gotta watch out for that. So much aggression coming out of here from Warburg. But you gotta also play, you gotta play patient. Gotta play it patient. Oh, gonna get a demolition on Apple there. And now we do see a little bit of a play here coming out here from Electric. Tries to find it, but Apple just gonna send it out. Now sending it over to the other side here. Electric might try to find a setup here for Apothec. Ooh, they're gonna miss. But Drew gonna be able to find a pickup. Find a good dribble. But Electric just gonna hit that out before Normal can pick it up. NECC giving us some love in the chat right now. Ooh, gets really close there to a goal again. And Drew might find a tap in, and there we go. Drew finding that. Amazing shot right there. Boom, right there. Electric tries to get it, but just a little bit too far away. Now going up 2-0 right now. We send it over towards the center right now. And this could be very deadly, but we do see a great save there from Normal. And Normal now getting on the aggressive side here. Tries to send it immediately over, but not going to. Apple just dribbling the ball right over their head. We do see a little bit of some scrambles here. Apple send it over here to Normal. Tries to find a bump towards the center. Drew gonna try and pick it up here. Tries to find a goal here, but not enough power behind it. Gonna get a bump, but you gotta watch out. You don't have the boost to get out. And that's going to be a point there. First point in this game number 2 here. 2 minutes left on the clock, though. Gotta be careful here if you're SWOSU. Don't want to be going most of this game going up a 2-0 lead and having just, you know, Warburg just come out of nowhere. A great save there immediately from Normal. Ooh, but that's a great tap. Is that no one's there to grab it? That's an amazing tap. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Right over Electric, and no one's able to get there fast enough to hit it. Amazing play there from Normal, and just immediately answering right back after that goal. All right, gets an immediate bump here over towards Warburg's side. Oh, but immediate aggression. Be safe here. Ooh, gets a good bump. Ooh, and that's, wow, that was a perfect setup there. Whoa. Apothic setting it up for Electric right there. I couldn't have asked for a more clear step right there. Look at that. I couldn't have asked for a better setup. And there we go. Warburg answering back immediately again. So a lot of back and forth. Still 1 point lead here going into the last minute and a half of this game. Get some amazing dribbling going on here. Sorry. Again, I'm still sick, but not like, I'm not super sick. I'm just, like I said, my nose is just runny and I'm just hot. But it's been like this for like a week, so I don't know. But not a week. It's been like this since Friday. So I've just been having a pretty grummy week. But hopefully be all good for tomorrow and good for Friday when we have our last GAC game for Overwatch. But things are getting pretty crazy here in this last minute. Oh my goodness, demolition. Apple sending it over towards Warburg side here. Gonna get a good clash for Warburg side. Andrew just sending it out. Ooh, sends it right over. Gonna get a demolition on the Normal right there. 30 seconds left, 1 point differential. All SWOSU has to do is keep this point difference here. You really don't need an extra point, but if you get it, you can take it, as they almost find a good goal right there. Ooh, trying to stop that. Ooh, we're gonna send it to the corner, 10 seconds left, but it's getting very intense since it's over on their side, but they're gonna immediately send it over. 5, 4, 3. You gotta do one heck of a dribble if you wanna keep this ball in the game. And there we go. Game number 2 going to SWOSU. Man. Jeez. Well, it's Wartburg, not Warburg. It's Wartburg. My bad, I mispronounced the title, or the college name. But looking pretty solid right here. Doing pretty good. Now, I don't know if this is all still first to four or not. I do not know, but we're going to have to see as we're going into this game number 3. Hopefully 2 more games left here for SWOSU, but Warburg been putting up a very good fight as we almost see an immediate goal coming out there from Warburg in the first 10 seconds. And still keeping good pressure here. Might still find their goal, but Electric just a little bit misplaced there. But still keeping the aggression right here. Apple just going to try and send it out, try and get it out of here as quickly as they can. Sending it over towards the center. Might have been a little bit too hard there, or I don't know. But there we go, sending it over Electric, trying to find a good hit right there. And Apothec keeping it over in this on this other left side. Left, right side, it's all different to me. Ooh, great stall there coming out from normal. And wow, great stuff coming out there from normal. That was amazing play. And of course, Drew just going to be able to fully send it out there and able to get this first score going only 1 minute into the game. Alrighty. Oh, things looking pretty bad. Ooh, that was a great hit right there from Apple. That could have been a very quick goal coming out there from Warburg. But thankfully, SWOSU able to get around it. Oh, and this looked like an amazing dribble coming out there, but gonna be stopped. And Drew is able there to pick it up. Great stuff. And that's an open goal if they can find themselves the hit. Ooh, but Drew just a little bit too high, maybe expecting a rebound or something. Ooh, and that was hopefully a great miss right there. Ooh, there we go. Some very close goals coming out of here from Warburg. Getting pretty scary. Trying to tap it over. Gonna get a demolition. Oh, but that's a perfect setup there for normal, the rebound. A perfect setup right there. Look at that. Apple sent it right to him. Boom. Amazing stuff. Going up 2 points here in this game 3. Oh no. That's looking like to be a very cheeky early goal. And there it is. The 10-second goal, 12 seconds. I don't think we've seen that quick of a goal in a while. That's probably be one of the fastest goals I've seen in a while. Good stuff to SWOSU. Now finding a dominant 3-0 point lead here in the last 3 minutes of this game. Even if you find yourself a point in the next minute or two, Warburg's still got a lot of catching up to do. So we're going to see here, going to get a dribble over to the right side here. But normal just going to send it over towards the center. Going to get a rebound. Crop. Going to try and pick it up. Messes up Electric's movement. Electric sending it over to the center. Apple sending it out. Don't want any of that nonsense. Ooh, tries to find a bump. But it gets immediately sent back. Gets a demolition on normal just for the hex of it. And oh my goodness, Drew finds that sneaky score right here. Bumps it right over to the side. That was actually such a crazy angle. That was an amazing angle. And oh my goodness, no, my goodness, I thought Apple was just about to just try and slam a goal into that so early. Oh my goodness, I got so scared for Warburg there. That would have been actually insane, finding another quick goal right there. But no, 4-0 right now with a minute 35 on the clock. Can the Warburg find a goal here in this game 5 to try and find any semblance of hope in this game? Or are we just going to be having to take this game and have to go 3-0 and have to fight it all back? Only a minute 14 now. Not really much to do here. If you're Warburg, you need to find anything. And that looks, ooh, whoa, but it hits the top of the rim. Top of the goal, not the rim. This isn't basketball. I guess you could call it the rim. I don't know. But I'm going to try and set it up to the center. But no hit here. 45 seconds on the clock. And no score here for Warburg. And just as I say that, commentator's curse does find the one. You have 40 seconds here to find 3 points. That is 10 points a second minimum in order to try and find a win out here. And that's a lot to ask for here in this type of game. We're going to see how this goes. And immediately sending it over here to Warburg's side. And that's just, it is theoretically impossible. 10-second goal. Apple just finding the goal wide open for him. Crazy stuff. And yeah, I don't know what Warburg can really do here. There's not really much you can do here. 30 seconds left on the clock. And you have to find yourself four entire goals here. And SWOSU's defense is still as solid as ever, not letting anything through. Looking to be a lot more dominant showing in this game number 3 than the last couple games, as they were all very close before. And that's looking to be some amazing teamwork. He is going to get a second score there. Not giving up. That's always a great thing. There's always a chance. But 3 goals in 11 seconds. I don't know if that's a good shot or not. I don't know. I don't know if this game has a mercy rule or not. And, oh, gonna get some amazing, oh my goodness, some amazing dribbling. Whoa. Crop. Oh my goodness, you got me coughing. That was amazing dribbling that was amazing. I mean, they lost, but that was insane. Amazing dribbling coming out there from Crop. Gotta give it good hands there. That was great stuff. Oh my goodness. Now 0-3 here. Oh, it looks like they're going to be going to a 2-minute timeout. Let me ask, is this still... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out whenever the next game goes. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. Oh. Oh. Sorry, guys. Still got the sickness. But we're going to be going over here into game number 4. And we're going to see how this goes. Alrighty. Looking pretty... Oh my goodness, he went to the sky on that one. I didn't even know that he could do that. I don't know if he used his boost or not. I don't think he did. Ooh, whoa, that's an early goal. Mind my yapping. That was... Wow, okay. Showing why they're Season 19 Grand Champs. Look at that. A great goal coming out there from Electric. Livening up here in this game number 4. This is a lot on the line. That 2-minute timeout going to be coming in hand a lot here. Got to free that mental. Ooh, we're getting pretty close there. SWOSU tries to find it. Drew tries to find the needle in the haystack right there. Tries to go through the center, but not going to be able to find it. Apple here on the side. And Drew now back here to try and get this ball rolling here. Nearly going to be intercepted by Electric there. And again, but Apple going to try and get a good setup here. Prop just chilling. Going to get a trade on demos. Sends it up the center here. Normal tries to find a great goal here, but just a little bit too high up. And Crop and Andrew are fighting for this ball right here. And Apothec and Apple as well. Normal is going to send it to the corner. Does get sent up the center. Oh my goodness. The actual dog fighting going on right here is crazy. Making a nice tap. Ooh, whoa! An Electric. Finding it again. Whoa, that was... okay, that's... I left the party somehow. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. But, all right. I mean, might have left the party, but it's all right. We're still good with this. Looking pretty solid in this game number 4 here. 3.5 minutes on the clock here. And we're already seeing 2 points coming out here now for Warburg. And maybe even more here, as Warburg has been putting on some very aggressive showing here. And really good plays. Now SWOSU needs to find something here, because they're getting kind of squashed in the corner here. Ooh, that would... Oh, man, if Normal had a little bit more juice there, had a little bit more fuel, that could have been crazy. And Andrew just going to shut that down, not going to get a 3rd goal on us. Now, this is looking pretty intense. Normal sending it over towards Wartburg's corner here. Oh, dude, the ball's going up everywhere. You got to figure it out. Ooh, sends it over towards Andrew's side here. Oh, but gotta go bounce over his head. And Electric might try and find another goal here. Oh my goodness. Another goal. And this one coming from Apothec. Finding the open goal there for SWOSU. Now game number 4 looking like a total different swing. That 2-minute timeout doing wonders right now for Warburg. Insane stuff coming out here. And we're going to see what SWOSU can do here. 2 minutes and 10 on the clock here. You got to find 3 goals here. That's going to be pretty rough. That's really rough, buddy. Oh. A great save there from Andrew. All right. Boo sends it up the center. Oh, but Electric immediately flings that out of there. Looking like a very solid game here for Warburg. SWOSU's still not been able to find an answer so far. And that looks to be maybe another goal. Nope, gonna hit right over. Oh, man, getting pretty close to the goal again. Drew sending it over to the corner for Normal. Might find a good tap towards the center. Apple gonna swing it up. Ooh, nah, doesn't have enough juice in it. Drew gonna find one. And oh my goodness, a 4-0 coming out here in this game 4. Crazy stuff. A total tone switch coming out here for this game number 4. That's actually crazy. Ooh, but a great answer from Normal. All right, 3 goals in a minute. Very hard, but if you get some 10-second goals like that, it is doable. It is very doable. We'll have to see how this goes. But like I said, you can only have so much time on your hands before that meter. You know, you got 1 minute to get 3 points. It's gonna be really tough for SWOSU, but you gotta believe. Gonna see Normal try find an amazing bounce, but not gonna be able to find it. Ooh, but that's looking pretty good. Gonna find a demo. Try and get as much possible. Oh, but Electric's there just at the end to pick it back up. 35 seconds, yeah. I don't think SWOSU can really find themselves another goal here. Or find the round win here, but they're gonna try. See how much they can get. Ooh, almost a very perfect corner hit there from Apothic. Andrew's sending it up. Croft just sending it all the way out. 8 seconds left, 7 seconds. Oh, and Crop Duster getting in another amazing dribble, but dang. Alrighty. 1-3. Going to game number 5. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm gonna need some cough drops after this and some whatever else. I don't know what I got. I'm so, like I said, I think I am fine. I just don't know. I'm like I'm coughing on air, basically. I think my throat's just very sensitive right now, from how I've been feeling the past couple days. But enough about that. 30 seconds on the clock here, and trying to find a bump up here for Normal. Him and Apothic going to clash. Going to get a good clash here for SWOSU, but sends it right over there. Oh, but maybe Electric and them can find something here. Ooh, that was really close. Sends it up to the right. Apothic and Electric just trying to get it out of there. Can he get another clash there of Andrew? Ooh. Normal almost finding it right there. Does have the burst, or the full boost, not the burst, the boost. Ooh, a great tap. And maybe an opportunity for Normal here. Oh my goodness, they're just fighting over this, fighting over in the corner. Oh, that, I was very scared. Sending it over towards the center, but just barely going to miss. Drew going to be able to see it. Great hit there from Apple and a great hit from Drew. Now over here on Warburg's side. Dang, 2 minutes have already gone by in this game number 5 with no goals. A total opposite of what happened in the last game. There's so many goals were going on last game. And a great disruption there from Apple. Ooh, getting really close there. But a great hit from Apple. Going to send it up towards the middle. Normal finds a nice sneak in, but Apothec going to just say no to that. Electric waiting here. All right, good setup towards the center. Crop going to immediately answer back. Drew answering right back to that. Ooh, tries to find a corner. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been pretty sick nasty. But Drew, again, just chilling there, is going to get demolitioned by Apothec. Ooh, but the dribble! Oh, that was very close. I always get scared whenever they do a dribble right over the goal. Like, you never know if, you know, the person's going to be able to get there or not. And, all right, getting right through Electric right there. Bumping it up a little bit, but he immediately sees it, just immediately stops that. 1:40 on the clock, dude. No points have been made. Oh. This is a very intense game, number 5. 1 point could really solidify this game right here. They've been playing such an excellent game so far. Okay, amazing bump. Oh, tries to find a second one. Oh, but that's a demolition. Crop going to immediately send it over. Electric just going to find that. Ooh. Crop going to send it over to the corner. Going to find a demo. Oh my goodness. 1 minute on the clock. Any point here for either side would be deadly. There we go. Going to see another demolition. These demolitions doing in some work right now. Helping stop some of that pressure going on against SWOSU. 43 seconds, no points made. Getting really close though. Ooh, and Apple. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought I was spectating SWOSU for a second. But we're not orange, we're blue. SWOSU blue. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. If Apothec wasn't there, that was a perfect shot to find in the last 20 seconds. 15 seconds left on the board here. We're going into the final countdown here before overtime. No points scored here. That is insane. Not a single point scored. And they're just going to let it go to overtime now. 5 minutes, no points scored. Now we're going to see how SWOSU deals with this. Finds a good position here. Notices the goal is empty. But going to immediately send it over towards the side. Going to try and grab the boost. Can use all that boost to just send it right over to SWOSU's side. Ooh, gets a good angle, but Electric's there to block it. It's a nice bump. Ooh, but gets stopped midway. Good bump to the right. Andrew trying to lead it with a great tap. Seeing if anybody's gonna answer. Goodness, 43 seconds on the clock already and no goal. This is so scary. As anything can really do it right now. As Apothec tries to find it. But maybe it's all set up. Oh, for Electric. Sends towards center. Oh, and that should be it, but no. Apple able to send it up towards the top. The whole minute has gone by with no scores coming out from either side in this game 5. Oh, wait, but that's so close to doing it. Double tap. Everything is going insane here. Oh, that's an insane tap towards the center. Normal gonna send it out. Gonna get demoed. But doesn't find it in the corner. Andrew sending it out. Oh my gosh. This is so intense. Towards the other side. Apple messing up. Oh no. So many close goals coming out here. Singing it towards the center. It's a demo. Oh my goodness, my eye is hurting. I'm so laser focused right now, guys. This is crazy. It's been such an intense rally. Oh my goodness. 2.5 minutes have gone by without a single goal. It's a 7-minute game. Oh my goodness. It hits the, oh my goodness. Guys, this is not good for my throat. Oh, but it gets an amazing dribble. Holy crap. An amazing dribble coming out there from Drew. But could that be it? Sends it up. Apothec sends it towards the side. Normal able to answer. And Electric tries to go for it, but not enough gas. 3 minutes on the clock. 8-minute game. The back and forth, man. Oh, gets an amazing setup towards the center. But an amazing answer. Oh my goodness. He gets so close towards the goal. 3.5 minutes left. But is that it? No! Apple barely missing right there. Or a great block, sorry. It was a block, not a miss. What is happening, dude? We're about to go a full other game right now. Without a single goal. 3 minutes 50. Does he find it? And he finds it! Oh my goodness, Apple! Able to find it. Almost a 9-minute game. Holy. GG's. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming out here and supporting SWOSU Esports, supporting our Rocket League boys, winning first week of playoffs here. And now we're going to also be having first week of Valorant tonight at 10:30 p.m. If anyone is going to be awake to watch that, I will be asleep. I am very sick still, and I have not gotten. I've been waking up at 3 in the morning for the past 4 days. So I'm hoping tonight give myself some cough drops. This is the best I've felt all week, and to get myself some good night's sleep, so I can wake up tomorrow and not die. But thank you all again for coming out here and supporting, and we will talk to you all later.